Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia Rebirth. This is episode 5. So last time we managed to reach the radio and contact the doctor, who said that he knows why there was something wrong with us, but then he faded out. So we need to reach the village, where he and Yasmin are apparently waiting, and she's not doing too well either. We also managed to create a single tank shell, so now we're gonna blow to open this door and get the hell out of here. Before we do that, I think there was one more door over here. Just want to double check before we leave, in case there are some supplies. Also, I don't know how to get rid of this perpetual eyeball tentacles, if that's just always gonna be there. I tried talking to the baby, tried standing in the light, it just doesn't seem to go away.
Salim, I wish you were with me. I'll try to get through this. For you.
Like, I think she'll just keep talking if you hold down the baby button, but it doesn't seem to help her. So there's no door over there. Was there a door over here? I feel like there was 2 doors we didn't open, but it might have been the one we came out of that I'm thinking of. You know, where the quartermaster was. Yeah, this is just the gun port. Alright, let's get in there and blow up the door. Get out of here before it's ghūl season. Alright, so the shell goes in here. Nope. Okay, I think that's in a good position. Wait. Which one of these is the loading position? I guess it's the down one.
Ready. I all know well. What could go wrong?
It'd be great if I just missed what it wanted me to shoot. Like, oh, you're actually supposed to shoot the wall to get through. Well, it couldn't be that easy, could it? Can't leave without saying goodbye to the ghūl.
Alice? Little one?
Don't choke on your beans. That is a creepy child. How do people think children are cute in that, like, 3 to 4 years old age? Children are gross. Wow, the whole gun fell on us.
God, little one.
I hope you weren't crushed by the fucking weight on you.
I felt them break, but they're not broken now. What the hell?
Becoming an otherworldly monster has its perks.
All right. I don't know what to tell. Shit! I hope I haven't hurt you in there. God damn it.
Well, it doesn't sound like any internal hemorrhaging. Can't believe the whole gun port just ripped out. I guess I could just, try to rotate the damn thing. Did I lock it or unlock it? There we go. So yeah, that was a good little visceral kind of puzzle, being able to rotate it all like that. Not specifically just that part, but the whole thing with the tank. Alright, so I think we landed in the Cistern. We fell through 4 stories. I think I drained the cistern. Yep, of course, that door's not going to work. I think we're going to have to get out through the underground cave they found.
What? Oh.
Was that a kick?
That was you. I can feel you. I felt you move. Hello. Hello, my little one. I hope you're not hurt. Don't you worry. We'll get you home.
Whenever your baby kicks, you can check on it to reduce your fear.
Hello, little one. It's nice to know.
So, only when it kicks? If we are to investigate further, then we will need to build the scaffold. We will need wood and a good length of rope. I think there's some break in the walls deep below. The water level used to be much higher. And we can see light shining through the water. Waiting for my eyes to turn back on. Okay. You don't seem to be too far down then, because this is all still part of the fort. It's the Watcher again. What is this, though? Was this always here? Did they build this just for the fort? Because this is massive. How much work would it have taken to build this fucking giant tunnel? Well, I see a blue glow down there, so I think our wisp friend is waiting. I take it she doesn't like the heights, because, she gets a little spooked when you look down.
Is that sunlight down there?
Well, that's unnatural.
Shit! Stay calm. Stay calm.
I don't think we need to waste our oil here because we don't have much. I'm not going to be too stingy with oil, but at the same time, you know, obviously it's something we have limited quantities of compared to like the tinder boxes. Oh, I almost just jumped off. That's cool. Luckily, somebody made sure to stock this place with torches. Because believe it or not, you can't usually just light 100-year-old torches like it's no big deal. Okay, that door's no good either. Like there's got to be something on this shelf, like some oil. All right, looks like I'm, yeah, full up on small oils. So let's pop a couple of those. What are these big wheels for? It is apparent from the writings of Usem of the intent of these newcomers. They came to us from a far place with their thoughts set on conquest, and they made us into their servants, their slaves, their prey, their fodder. That last word may be also translated as crop. Their origins are unclear, but it is highly likely that this was another incursion from the lands around the Nile, or even further into Persia. I wonder if that's actually talking about people from the other world. Which, you know, we haven't seen a fissure into that place in a while. Oh, that's just a white stag beetle? Because we're underground? More oil. It is the third day. I have fallen in with a group of Moorish travelers. One of them is suffering, struck with the curse of the king's evil, so I prayed with them for her fortitude, that she might reach the cave of the mother with all speed. They tell me that Tesemt is within 2 days' journey, should all go well. Yet there is an obstacle still to overcome. The path goes through the demences of one Tarkan Riz, a robber baron of the Ottoman people. Pilgrims must pay a heavy tithe to use his water and to travel the mountain pass. I have spice and 3 thalers left. I pray it will be sufficient. I don't think these are from any of the French. Looks like there's nothing up there. Ah, a memory cylinder. Like the ones Alexander used to record his memories. Ethereal Goetia, ruling in the southwest part of the world, and hath 20 great dukes to attend him in the day and as many in the night, who have under them several servants to attend them. And we mention 8 of the chief dukes that belong to the day and as many that belong to the night, because they are sufficient for practice, and the first 4 that belong to the day hath 40 servants apiece under them, and so hath the first 4 that belong to the night, and the last 4 of the day 20, and the last 4 of the night 10 apiece. This is just nonsense to me, the way I'm reading this. They are all good-natured and willing to obey thee, those that are of the day to be called in the day, and those of the night in the night. And these be their names and seals that followeth. His 8 dukes follow that belong to the day. Oblator's seal, Karga's seal. Buniel's seal, Rabba's seal. Arasat's seal, Ariel's seal. Quopiel's seal, Malugel's seal. Is it talking about demons?
On that day, the people thronged the byways of the city. When the doors of the tower opened, the name of their new empress rippled through the crowd before her like dye into water. Tin-hanan, blessed Tin-hanan. She stepped down, bareheaded and barehanded, dressed in a simple robe, and she walked amongst the people. Some cried out with joy, some wept openly. Behind her came Tamaku and the rest of the alchemists, bearing a litter on which rested 7 crystal orbs.
The orbs. So we have heard the name Tihana before.
What in the name of God?
That was the desert goddess of the people of this area who spread life and fertility throughout the region. But I don't think that was their writing. So maybe she is not actually a goddess at all, but is from the other world.
Hold on. I swear.
Banish these tendrils from my eyeballs. Definitely feel even more dependent on light in this game than in the other one, even if it's more of just a feeling. I think that bubbling is more annoying than the, insects in your ears that Daniel would have. in terms of making you feel like you're gonna just die of sanity loss. That's just another lamp. Always keeping an eye out for oil. So if we can get a nice stockpile of it in our inventory, then at least we don't have to worry about using the lantern. I will say, though, the lantern itself is not very useful. Like, it doesn't light up very well. But I guess it is just kind of a directed beam. It's closer to a flashlight than the lantern that Daniel had. I believe these usually work by having a mirror behind the light source. Now, is it just going to run straight at me? Or are they going to be just as dumb as the Gatherers? Because it's going to walk right past me at this rate. I don't know if it's still in this room. I know it extinguished the lights, though. This is not quiet. Ah, nothing is more calming than this weird glowing fungus. Your extra heartbeat will give me away. I heard a slurping noise. Okay. Descending deeper.
The darkness. It feels like I'm losing control.
Okay, that time it actually did push back the tendrils in my eyes. Well, we're almost at the bottom. I think this next wheel will let us get close enough. I'm full up on matches. Oh, there's 3 wheels. Great. I think we can get up from there. Okay. I think that should be good enough. Yeah, that's just wedged closed. Yeah, let's just get right up here into his little goopy nest. Ah, just a box with a crocodile skull and some large oil. I think being around this black goop on the walls actually is much worse for our sanity. Alright. Just a little bit of an oil detour. Okay, can I not drop down here? So we just want to go left and down. Okay. That didn't actually help me. Alright, so it's looking like, now that I got this open, I can raise this so that I can come out from that crack we were just at and get up there.
We need to find a way out, little one. That's light. It's alive somehow. What do you think it wants?
Only your soul. Okay, so we gotta close. Or maybe we can just move it over? Okay, we might have to close this. Just enough that I can still crawl through without it being in the way. Wait, why did that cause that to close? I think I need to put it here. Yeah, see, it's gonna lower. I think we need to catch it with the platform. There we go. Solve that little conundrum. That looks a little dangerous, like it's going to fall once we climb on top of it. Okay, we know the way. Use one match to keep our minds sturdy. Wow, that completely banished the tendrils. Had a feeling that was going to happen with the way the chain was piling up. Well, we're almost at the bottom. Make sure there's nothing tucked away. Man, there was a lot of this stuff down here. That's probably the missing soldier that fell into the cistern. It's weird, though, how it seems like there's so many rooms down here that are in the same architectural style as the fort itself, which makes it seem like they're part of the fort. But what could they possibly need with all this space? Unless, again, they were just building on top of an old ruin. Okay, there's another tunnel behind me. It's a dead end. Here he come. I think I'm going the right way. I was hoping, you know, that would lure him over to that side. And now I can just slip around behind him. Of course, I can't see him, so I don't know where he is. I haven't bathed in so long. Okay. Fight back the darkness. I hear plopping feet directly behind me, but I hope he's looking the other way. Either that or he's walking very slowly behind me. I just knocked over a bone. Okay. Sounds like he might have dropped out of another hole in front of me. That deep sniff. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a pregnant. Okay, he's off to my left. Gotta make sure I don't trip over any of this pottery. Or these bones.
What's happening to me?
Okay, that was not a struggle. That was just... Unless this is actually just me dying of being in the dark too long. Also, if this is the way that the death mechanics work, I wonder if that means you only ever respawn next to a corpse.
What is this?
Man, I hope this is not going to be like, oh, you got the bad ending because you died a couple times, so you didn't fight the darkness good enough. Because that can't be good for your baby. Well, there doesn't seem to be a corpse here, just some bones. Okay, we're back at the croc skull, so that means we're upstairs. Hoping that they did not reset to up here. Still, that's kind of dumb because it's not like I'm going to crack a match when I'm hiding from a creature. Like, I never felt in Dark Descent that that was a point where you just die of sanity loss because you have to hide in the dark. Especially because I'm pretty sure that the creature being near me speeds up the process, even if I'm not looking at it. Alright, we seem to be alone now. There doesn't seem to be anybody around.
Don't you worry.
Okay, we're full up on matches again. And, like, I could be lighting these torches, but obviously that's going to give me away. Unless this creature is blind. We haven't really tested its sight yet. Imagine how OP we'd be if we had a lighter. I think we need to duck through the sludge. Okay. Ah, this must be the gut drain. Can opener achievement. Okay, so there was nothing else up there but an achievement. I thought maybe I could climb up. How did I get in here? Did that close behind me? Okay, it can swim. He's not afraid of the water. Hey, we made it to the bottom. I don't think we can climb up at all. I guess we've survived this Amnesia's Cistern. Make that a rule that every Amnesia game has to have its own Cistern level. Okay. So natural sunlight. I guess we made it down the mountain then by falling in here. Still would not be wanting to walk waist deep in this water.
What? Who are you? What do you want?
Well, helping us out. Which is good, because this is a dead end. So I suppose we'll just follow the ghostly Geth and see where it wants to lead us. Yeah, swim through this creepy dark hole. Well, we got sucked somewhere.
Well done, precious one.
And then she just punches a fist right into that cake, and the other kids are like, "What did you do?" You know, I'm pretty sure that not all of Africa is infested by crocodiles, but I would still be very wary of any water in Africa. Specifically because I do not know if there would be crocodiles.
No, I'm sorry. Please be okay.
There's no heartbeat.
I'm sorry, my love. Just let me know you're all right. Are you there, little one?
Try knocking.
You're okay, aren't you? Just sleeping.
Yep. They just shut off their heartbeat for the night so they could take a nap. That's how babies work.
I hope I didn't hurt you.
It seems to be a recurring theme of her apologizing to the baby and hoping it's not hurt by her.
Who are you? What do you want?
So that was the thing we saw in the other world, but it seemed more threatening there than it does here. Maybe it really was just a lost soul looking around, and not a watcher looking for us. Alright, well, we should wrap up now that we've escaped the fort and the cistern, and made it to this oasis we saw marked on the map.
We came this way.
I guess we just skipped part of the trip by coming here.
Stay with me, Hank.
It is not good, Miss Trill. Not at all. We may reach hell, but he will not.
Fuck.
Well, didn't Hank get his leg bit off by the ghūl? Okay, so this is the way that I think we would have come from the fort. Got another one of those long table legs. Still, this is a nice place. You know, we could just hang out here for a while. Is the sun still setting, or is it somehow coming up again already? Because I feel like we weren't underground that long, and it was setting when we left the fort.
Oh, Christ, this feels good.
Don't drink too much. And fill up the flasks, bottles, whatever you have.
I think this just said supplies on it. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for episode 5. Oh, we got a rift over here. Or not. This one appears to be closed. It's got the energy, though. But yeah, we'll wrap up here. We survived another trial, and we did manage to not get killed much by the ghūl. Only, what, twice? Or is that once to the ghūl and once to the darkness? But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. It's a different kind of feel and almost a different pace than the Dark Descent or, you know, Penumbra. But again, I think it is somewhat comparable to Soma in its general kind of progression. It is definitely a more character-focused game than the original, you know, frictional games, which were much more almost environment-focused, where it felt like the character wasn't really as important to the general story as where the character was. I mean, Daniel was somewhat more of a central character than Philip. It's really Philip I'm thinking of from Penumbra that was not that essential. Alexander Melville Sterling, the money, papers, British, will need a visa. Travel from Croydon with us. Alex Sterling, son of Robert Sterling, he's the money. Coming with us to feel like the big boss man and have an adventure, I reckon. Met up with him in Mayfair. Cheerful and charming and willing to get along, and swears he'll know his place and follow all our advice. Yeah, won't believe it when I see it. Maybe leave wrangling to Rachel. She knows how to navigate the British upper class. Need to keep him sweet, but no special treatment. Can't travel with his private secretary, without his private secretary, not a great start. So yeah, that was the guy who just wanted to go off and have an adventure.
He fits in better than I expected. These guys, though, Tasi, they bleed money. You know what I mean? It gives them this crazy confidence, like the world has to do what they tell it to.
Look, if it bleeds money, we can kill it, even still. Doesn't matter if it's aristocracy. Alright. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed our escape through the Cistern, because that was a pretty good section, I think. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of settings the game has to throw at us next. Until next time, take care, folks.